Welcome to IT Learning, the place where everyone can learn the basics of the IT world. Today, we're going to delve into the realm of HTTPS. Now, you might be wondering why HTTPS? Well, in our increasingly digital world, security is paramount. It's the invisible wall that keeps our personal information safe from prying eyes. And this is where HTTPS comes into play. HTTPS, standing for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, is a protocol used for secure communication over a computer network. It's like a secret handshake between your device and the website you're visiting, ensuring that any data exchanged remains private and integral. In essence, HTTPS is an unsung hero, working behind the scenes to keep your online interactions secure. But what does that really mean? How does HTTPS do its job? And why is it so essential to our online lives? So you might ask, what exactly is HTTPS? Before we dive into HTTPS, it's crucial to understand its predecessor, HTTP. Let's think of HTTP as the foundation of data transfer on the World Wide Web. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's like the postman of the internet, delivering data from a web server to your browser. So when you type in a URL or click on a link, that's HTTP at work, fetching the web page for you. But here's the catch. HTTP isn't exactly the secretive type. It sends and receives data in plain text. That means anyone who intercepts the data, say on a public Wi-Fi network, can read it. Your passwords, credit card numbers, all out in the open. Yikes. So HTTP is great for delivering web pages, but not so great when it comes to keeping our information safe while it's on the move. And that's a problem, especially in our digital, data-driven world. This is where HTTPS comes into play. Now, let's uncover the mystery behind HTTPS. You may have noticed that extra S in the URL of some websites and wondered what it stands for. Well, HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. It takes the HTTP we just discussed and adds an additional layer of security. Imagine you're sending a secret message. You wouldn't want anyone to intercept it, right? That's where HTTPS comes in. It's like a secret code that only the sender and receiver understand. The magic behind this secure communication is made possible by something called SSL, or Secure Sockets Layer. Sometimes you'll hear it referred to as TLS, which stands for Transport Layer Security. They're essentially the same thing, with TLS being the more updated version. Now let's picture SSL or TLS as a secret language. When you send a message using this secret language, it becomes a jumble of gibberish to anyone who doesn't understand it. This process is called encryption. When you're browsing on a website that uses HTTPS, the data you send and receive is encrypted. That means your passwords, credit card numbers, or any other sensitive information you enter is turned into this gibberish. So even if a mischievous hacker intercepts the data, all they'll see is a bunch of nonsense. But that's not all. SSL and TLS also ensure data integrity. This means the data you send and receive can't be modified or tampered with during transit. It's like sending a sealed envelope that can't be opened or altered without leaving obvious signs of tampering. Finally, SSL and TLS provide authentication. This means you can be sure you're communicating with the website you think you're communicating with, not an imposter. It's like having a secret handshake that confirms the identity of the person you're talking to. So, HTTPS is essentially HTTP with a security guard. It's the same process of sending and receiving data, but with an extra layer of protection. This ensures that your data stays private, unaltered, and gets to the right destination. You might wonder why HTTPS is so significant. In our increasingly digital world, HTTPS plays a vital role in ensuring the privacy and security of our online interactions. It's not just about web pages anymore. It's about protecting the data that travels between you and the websites you visit. Every day, we share sensitive information online, from credit card numbers to personal details. Without HTTPS, this information could be exposed, leaving us vulnerable to cyber threats. HTTPS works like a digital shield, encrypting the data we send and receive. This means that even if someone intercepts the information, they won't be able to read it. It's like sending a sealed envelope instead of a postcard. Only the intended recipient can open it and read the contents. But that's not all. HTTPS also helps to protect us against cyber attacks. For instance, it can prevent man-in-the-middle attacks, where attackers intercept and alter communications between two parties without them knowing. By ensuring that the website you're visiting is the one it claims to be, HTTPS keeps you safe from such threats. Beyond security, HTTPS plays a pivotal role in search engine optimization, or SEO. Search engines like Google prioritize websites that use HTTPS, meaning they're more likely to rank higher in search results. So if you're a website owner, using HTTPS could help attract more visitors to your site. It's also worth noting that modern web browsers flag websites that don't use HTTPS. You've probably noticed a not secure warning when visiting certain sites. This can deter visitors and damage a site's reputation. In short, HTTPS keeps your information safe and secure. It's an essential tool in our digital toolbox, helping to protect our online privacy and security. So next time you're browsing the web, take a moment to check for that little padlock in your address bar. It's more important than you might think. To wrap things up, HTTPS is more than just a fancy internet acronym. It's the backbone of secure internet browsing, ensuring that the data exchanged between you and the websites you visit remains private and integral. We've journeyed from the basics of HTTP, a protocol that laid the groundwork for data transfer on the web, to the unveiling of HTTPS and the secure layer it adds. Remember, HTTPS employs encryption to protect your data, making it a vital player in the world of online transactions, confidential communications, and anywhere sensitive information is involved. It's like a secure envelope for your online interactions, shielding them from prying eyes. So, next time you're browsing, pay attention to that little padlock symbol and HTTPS in your address bar. It's not just there for decoration, it's a sign that your connection is secure. To continue learning new IT knowledge, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment about which topic you'd like a video on.